Hi, it's John Tremanis from 17 West Pine Street in Auburndale, Mass. For the last 10 years, I've owned a renewable energy business. I teach finance at Badgerton College. So thank you to people who spend countless hours. I respect the effort, and at the same time, I'd like to express concern that I think groupthink has taken over, and that's a problem. We're well on to way of our compliance with the MBTA zoning law with our current stock, and we don't need to change zoning like this. No amount of guilt for owning a single-family home or anything in this proposal is going to fix climate change. I'd like to begin by addressing the councilors who felt that including a ballot question was something that was too complicated for voters to understand. I am personally insulted at the disdain for the feedback, the public feedback, which has been overwhelmingly opposed to this runaway process. If you give us a chance to vote, we will. Today we've been given maps, not maps that have accepted feedback from our elected officials. I know because my elected official provided feedback that's not depicted on the map. So it turns out we've been given a map by an appointed committee that is sufficiently powerful enough to think that these changes can be ramrodded through. It's an abuse of power, just as the change in the by right law. This is my biggest concern. Second, this is not good for schools, this is not good for local business, and this is not good for our communities. The community is a special place that's evolved in the normal course to maintain itself as a desirable community and even grown since 2000 by 10%, while cities around us are experiencing a decrease in population because people are craving what we have. We have safe communities where people know each other, and introducing large multi-unit housing with transient population is not going to build community. Small businesses will be decimated. In Newtonville, a building came called the Trio, shuttered over a dozen local businesses, and in its place came unaffordable luxury apartments. Not for ownership, real wealth building, but for rent. A Chase Bank, Wall Street, CVS, and some fast food joints, one that's already gone out of business. I've spoken with local businesses, and they know that future development means that they will lose their place in our communities. The most concerning change is the change in permitting standard, which today includes a public comment, to a by right standard which removes public comment in a process. This is an egregious grab of power by the planning board, an appointed committee, not an elected committee. They will not be held accountable. This one change ensures that no checks in the balance on the incestuous connection between the building committee and runaway development. So in closing, what I'd like to request is that a ballot do be put on. And the ballot measure should read very simply: do we, the people, want to give up our right to public comment in the approval process and give that power to the non-elected planning committee with a by right designation across the board, or do we want to maintain our freedom of speech? Thank you very much.
Thank you.